Alrighty, Ruin Kuka, Kuchu to you and all my nobody's not watching. I spent way too much time talking about Silva or Sylvia or whatever, and then being like, yeah, no, but this is interesting, so like, let's just go. Like, whoops, who left these out? It must have been. That wasn't me. That was Patricia. Like, fuck. I'm practically dying inside, but I put on a cool face and I make it look like I'm not here. Sorry, gotta reply to my boss. Yeah, he's working 24/7, psycho motherfucker. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Where's the door? She slowly collects all the documents, put them away, and then nonchalantly asks me about Tame Impala while I'm feeling crushed by all kinds of trauma I've just learned about. Pretty sure Tame Impala is like a band. The apartment starts feeling like a coffin. All of a sudden, she picks up a kitchen knife and starts playing with this zoned out stare. I'm fucking mortified. So, what do you think I did? I think you started with a form of polite conversation to sort of excuse yourself, like oh well, I gotta go because I got a morning meeting and that didn't work, and then you fucking just bolted out that door, and you're still here, so obviously you didn't get stabbed to death. Slept with her? Yeah, no, you just sort of like, I'm into that shit. So what you're saying is you're yandere. No. I say like you ran away, dude. The thought crossed my head, but nah. As usual, I took the dumbest course of action and fucking slept with her. Is this like the punchline? Like, I feel like if I said you slept with her, you would say, no, fuck that. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not trying to get murdered. I fucking ran away. What the hell's wrong with you? That's how the worst 6 months of my life began, and I couldn't even say I didn't see it coming. God, I'm such a slut. I don't think you're a slut. I think you're an idiot. And then that's a lot to process. It just seems like, I don't know, like your choices were worry about her knowing more about you and trying to kill you, chasing you down the hallway, and maybe possibly, spoiler alert, dropping a chainsaw from the height of the staircase on you later with a well-timed move, which you gotta applaud the timing. That's quite impressive. Or alternatively, you fuck her and then you get involved and you're just like, why did I do this? I knew this was a bad idea. It's like, because you're an idiot, I guess. I don't know. He leans back and groans while hiding his face behind his palm. Look at his neck. Every vein seems so visible and impossibly alluring. I don't think I've ever looked at anyone's neck like that. I realize I feel insanely thirsty. Damn. I know. You sure took a turn years ago when this rant began. Years ago. That's so mean. It was about continental philosophy. What? Sorry. Can you say that again? He's pretty drunk, barely able to focus on anything but his current train of thought. Just what I was hoping for. Nom 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 nom. Years ago when the... Never mind. Listen, it's stuffy in here. You want to go out, get some fresh air? You haven't touched your drink. I mean, I would if I could. No more alcohol for me. What? No, this one's not mine. I mean, some dude bought it for me, but I don't want it. He scans the room with a death stare, looking for the guy who did it. Not realize his best chance of finding him is in a mirror. Then he drinks like half of my glass at once, while looking around as if hoping to prove his dominance over the unseen enemy. Fuck you, I don't care if this is roofied. I'm gonna drink it. What? 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 You skinny fuck. You fat piece of shit. Like, what? Okay, after you. Like, Motherfucker. I feel almost bad about this, but, like, not so much. I gotta go back to the top. We're walking across the mostly empty street. He's focused on keeping upright and walking in a straight line. I'm focused on finding a spot where I can drink him up. I drink your milkshake. I drink it up. That was actually a really good movie. I think I've seen it before, but I don't think I finished it. And then I recently either rewatched it or actually finished it. And I was just like, I don't normally like these type of movies. It sort of goes all over the place, but it's still a really good movie. You seem like bad news. Well, I didn't invite you to my apartment with all the nice stuff and then leave my fucking file, my psychological file on the table for an hour for you to, while I did whatever. What the fuck? You just gone for an hour? Like, seriously, from her perspective, if you weren't doing drugs or something, what were you doing? You're like, oh, it's gonna take at least an hour. You just fucking playing Flappy Bird? Like what? What's going on? Oh yeah, so why don't you just leave me alone? Determinism, I guess. I roll my eyes, and that's when I notice it. Deep, underlit stairwell. I look around and realize there's no one around. This is my chance. I immediately yank him downstairs. It's almost pitch black, but I can still see his face. He doesn't seem shocked. It's more like awkwardness. No, listen, it's not like that. I never wanted to do that sort of thing in public. Quite the opposite. It's just that I need a certain degree of comfort to perform at optimal levels. Oh, shut up. I sink my fangs in his neck as he whimpers and becomes silent. Finally, that's what I've been waiting for the past hour. He relaxes in my arms, and I relax with him. It's like all the drinks I had to deny myself until now were hitting my head all at once. With no unpleasant side effects, I feel radiant. I don't want this moment to end, but it has to. I drop his body to the floor and lick the wound closed just the way she taught me. His pulse is faint but steady. He reeks of booze. If anybody finds him, there should be no suspicions. As I walk up the stairwell, I insert a finger into my mouth and try to sense my fangs. No dice. It seems they really are retractable. Well, that's handy. Yeah, no, like, it always made it seem weird to me when vampires are like, their fangs, like, go outside their mouth, or they're just always there. It's like, even when they're, like, subtle, you know, they're still pronounced enough to be there in every form of media. Like, I've met many people who have sort of vampiric canines, you know? They just have naturally pronounced. I have somewhat that. Not so much anymore, but a bit, kinda. I know other people, you know, it's like a lot of us take pride in it. It's cool or whatever because we like vampires usually, but the reality is, if you actually had full-on vampire canines all the time, or vampire teeth, because they're not always just canines, sometimes they expand beyond that, it would be problematic. And you gotta really kind of like talk a certain way. It's like, there should be something that's, even if they're physically there, there's like a glamour effect where it's like people can't notice, like a thing. But yeah, I'm going to end this real quick because I don't know how long it's gone. Oh no, the other one went on for a while, but I still want to like end it for a second.